Howdy. Been a while since I've seen you guys. Figured I'd get a bit of a raw cut and, don't worry about the fancy camera work and whatnot. Not that there was much of it, but I did use my big camera to film most of my RC videos. Figured that might have been one of the reasons why I kind of let go of it, but truth be told, hasn't been the easiest. Business and everything struggling quite a bit in the lockdown, so that is what needed my attention the most. So RC it just didn't take much of a priority. Share with you what I've been up to. About a year ago, posted a video of when I bought the axial Capra during one of the lockdowns last year, and things spiraled out of control a little bit since then. So you can see behind me, I'm out in the bush. Found some really nice trails around my place, but god damn, there's so many flies there. Trail running, trail walking, these trucks kind of got me into this. Figured I'd start saying that because it's still RC. And again, in one of my older videos I did say that I wanted to diversify the content a little bit. Capra is still there, but that's turned into like a proper competition rock crawler. So I needed something for the trails. I ended up getting this. It's a Element Knightrunner IFS solid axle. I don't know, not that much into scale, but I've got a thing for IFS front end rigs. It's pretty much stock. Just swapped the electronics out. It's running a Tiken RX4 and a Castle 4600 kV censored motor, and cheap China servo, which I've got on a couple of other rigs as well. Seems to be working great, so I just went with the same one. Whew. It is pretty hot out today. God damn, it's the 1st of January 2022, and one of my New Year's resolutions were that I'll start posting on YouTube again. This rig's been pretty fun. It's pretty new. Only had it for about, a week, maybe. But it's got about, I'd say it's got about around 20 kilometers on it. So it's seen a fair bit of use already. Exploring new trails and whatnot. This is one of the new ones. Speedrun content is coming, not to worry. I have been testing the Taipan quite a bit. It's doing good, but it's not giving me the speeds I want. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'll share a video, an update on the Taipan, and just tell you what I've tried and what the progression has been with that car. Try and find the most difficult trails I can around my area. Oops. Didn't notice that the truck wasn't in frame. I'd love to have a GoPro on my head, but it gets real uncomfortable real fast. Anyway, see, this is one thing I don't like about the IFS. Now, you see that little branch? That just cut it all out. There's not a whole heap of clearance up front. James Knight, he does sell some files, which I believe I purchased. I just need to print them out. It raises the front diff a little bit. So, yeah, I'm paying attention. Raises the front diff a little bit. So that's, like I said, I'm not into scale. And that wasn't the reason why I got this truck, even though it looks amazing. I'm going to put some lights on it because I do trail runs in the evening time as well. The actual Yeti is the rig that I used to trail run with before this. That's got quite a few lights on it. The lights and the diff mod, so basically it raises the diff up a little bit by 13 mil. That should alleviate this issue. It's a beautiful spot close to home in Templestowe, Victoria. This was rated on the All Trails app as a moderate trail. I've only kind of scoped the front part of it. I didn't have much time the other day when I came here last time yet to explore this area. Here's a little obstacle. Well, not so much of an obstacle, you just drive over it. Let's go up here. One thing I've noticed with the IFS, quite a few people are bashing it that, you know, it's not as capable as a solid rig, solid axle rig and whatnot, which is true. Even in real life, it never is. It's never going to be a solid axle rig like a Geo Patrol or something like that, or an 80 series Land Cruiser. You'll notice they're always better than any modern IFS rig. The main thing is basically just how you drive the thing. So tire placement, as anything, is key. With solid axles, you can be a little bit more careless, I found. They don't handle as good at speed, so this does have a pretty hot motor in it. It's 4600 kV on 3-cell, which is quite a bit. So it does get up and go. I just want to bash around a little bit. But yeah, that's a nice section. So, see what I mean? You just need to be careful where you place the tires. So as long as the tires are there, they'll find the grip. But with a solid axle rig, you just drive over it, you won't even notice it. What's the fun in that, eh? The diff thing, the only reason why I want to do it is because I sometimes go running with it. So I drive the car in front of me and I'll run behind it. Running and just another little tree stump or tree root type deal. It just stopped it dead in the track and I almost ran over it. So that's the only thing I want to change. Oh, something stuck. Right now I've got some cheap Chinese 4.1 inch tires, which are slightly smaller than class 1 tires. Out of the box it comes with really tiny, I believe 3.85 or 3.5, I don't know, but just really small 1.55 inch wheels, and they're just a bit too small. I fitted these 1.9s just to see how it'll do. I mean, they're pretty crap, these tires. Just wanted to see what the size was. All my larger 4.7 tires, they were just a bit too big on it, and I didn't really want to hack up the body too much. So I just want to get fitted with some decent tires. Kind of leaning towards the Hyrax in class 1 size. See that? Hate it when this happens. Also, I want to make the front suspension a little bit more compliant, because I'm not really doing rock crawling with this. I'd rather not have it bounce around quite a bit as much as it does right now. I have ordered the Bauhaus RC steering belt crank upgrade and everything. Oh, is that it? I did see quite a few paths going branching off. This seems like a normal walking path. Where does this go? And this is the semi-paved walking path. May as well go back the way we came. Might be able to find something else. Other than that, I mean, this thing's perfect. I don't want to modify it too much, just for the sake of reliability. You know the saying, what was that saying? Something flies sticking to something, whatever. I'm guessing they were referring to Aussie flies. So, done about 2.2 Ks. Normally I like to do around 6 to 7 Ks, thereabouts. But I'm new to this place and need to be home soon. The main reason I'm out right now is because we're closed for Christmas. Oh, for those of you who don't know, I own a little car detailing shop. Nice little elevation gain. It's good. Just not running right now over here because I'm not familiar with the area, not familiar with the terrain. Last thing I want to do is bust an ankle or something and break a few bones. You definitely will break a few bones if you're not careful. It is warming up quite a bit. It's 30 something degrees. Yesterday I believe was one of the hottest days in quite some time, or at least for this year. So 4600 kV, gear down pretty low. I think I'm running a 15 tooth pinion with a stock spur. Would like to gear down a little bit more. Oh no! Please tell me the battery's not flat. Oh my god, I don't want to carry this back. Fuck. Shouldn't have gone bashing. Oh shit. Yep, battery's out. Crap. Oh well. Anyway, so it might be a good spot to kind of end the video as well. I do need my other hand to pick up the damn thing and walk it back. I'm short on time, as is the case with anyone who works, obviously. It's not easy making videos, posting them up on YouTube. What I thought I'll do is just, skip the fancy editing and all that type of jazz and just film whatever I can with my phone and on my GoPro, whatever. I'm hoping I can keep to my New Year's resolution and keep posting. Let's see. I don't know. See you in the next one.